Om. Namo Namah. Gita's Lessons for Life. Points number 6 and 7. A Surrender and Empathy by S. L. Abhyankar, Mumbai, Tuesday, August 4th, 2020. Now we proceed to study Gita's Lessons for Life. Points number 6 and 7. A Surrender, C 9-34, and Empathy, C 6-32. Before proceeding further, let us revise the 7-point code for Param Shreya, for most exalted life. I shall read only the points. There is no need to read the reference shlokas and all. Number 1. Strive to be clean of all vices, what is detailed as Asuri Sampat. Cultivate virtues, Daivi Sampat. Try to transcend all virtuosity. Virtuosity also, Gunatitata. Enhance Shraddha, faithfulness, by practicing sacrificial rituals, Yajnaha, austerity, Tapaha, philanthropy, Danam. Observing and imbibing the philosophy of Om Tat Sat. Cultivate organs to stay steadfast against inflictions by senses. Indriyarthebhyah indriyani sarvashah nigruhitavyani, and strive for Brahmi Sthiti. Live all life as offerings unto Him. Cultivate self-sameness with the entire creation. Atmaupamyam sarvatra. Of the above, we now proceed with point number 6. Live all life as offerings unto Him. 9-34. The shloka is Manmanabho madbhakto madhyaji mam namaskuru mame vaishyasi yuktvaim atmanam matparayanah. Atmanam matparayanah. Manmanaha madbhaktah madhyaji bhava. Manmanaha, one whose mind is totally in me. Madbhaktaha, one who has become my devotee. Madhyaji, one who submits all offerings unto me. Bhava, be like that. Mam namaskuru, pay obeisances unto me. Evam atmanam matparayanaha yuktva. This way, making oneself fully engrossed in me. Mam eva eshyasi, you will come unto me only. By using the first person pronoun I, Sri Krishna Bhagavan is declaring himself to be the Supreme, the Almighty, the God incarnate. In this shloka, the words Manmanaha, Madbhaktaha, Madhyaji, Matparayanaha, and also the diktat Mam Namaskaru together become a wholesome guide, a wholesome guideline, rather a diktat. How? Only by becoming wholly a surrender and wholly engrossed, one can aspire to reach Him. Mam eva eshyasi. Biographies of saints exemplify this. By such practice, they gain powers, siddhaya, to perform miracles, that is, perform superhuman acts. Of course, the aim of any spiritual pursuit can never be to attain any siddhi. The aim ought to be only to reach Him. Mam eva eshyasi. To my mind, the most difficult state is to be equanimous unto all creations. That is why I take it to be the 7th point. How can I be equanimous unto a mosquito who may bite me and myself? But the other day, I got on WhatsApp a story of Ramakrishna Paramahamsa, the spiritual precept of Swami Vivekananda. In his last days, Ramakrishna Paramahamsa was troubled by cancer-like malady. One Shishya asked him, why he does not cure himself? What with the miraculous powers, Siddhaya, at his command? The reply of Ramakrishna Paramahamsa was very cryptic. He said, what to do? The malady also in me only. I wonder whether there is any better example of equanimity unto all creations. That is what is advocated in the following shloka. Atmaupammena sarvatra samam pashyati Arjuna sukham va yadi va dukkham sayogi paramo matah. Arjuna, Arjuna, yaha sarvatra, he who all across at all times, sukham va yadi va dukkham, whether experiencing happiness or sorrow, atmaupammena samam, equal to himself, pashyati, sees. Saha paramaha yogi mataha. Such yogi is regarded to be paramaha yogi. That seems to be the significance of samadhi, the last, the ultimate, the eighth state of Ashtanga Yoga. One popular meaning of samadhi is meditative practice or state. But samadhi is also sama plus dhi, equanimity of intellect. Rather, samadhi is both the practice and the state. Having presented a study of all the 7 points, it would be good to recall my suggestion that the following 6 shloka from 18-51 to 18-56 seem to summarize all the 7 points. Buddhya vishuddhaya yukto dhrutyatmanam niyamya cha shabdadin vishayanс tyaktva ragadvesha vyudasya cha vivikta sevi laghvashi yatava kayamanasah dhyana yoga paro nityam vairagyam samupashritah ahankaram balam darpam kamam krodham parigraham vimucya nirmamashanto brahma bhuyaya kalpate. Note, the words and phrases in the 3 shloka are parts of a single sentence. The words and phrases are identified by numbers 1 to 11, and also one phrase is identified alphabetically. Number 1. Vishuddhaya buddhya yuktaha. One should become yuktaha, entwined with the Supreme, and with vishuddha, clear and pure, buddhi, intellect. Atmanam dhrutya niyamya cha, by exercising self-control with fortitude. Shabdadin vishayan tyaktva. Note, Shabdadin is Pullingam Dvitiya Bahochanam of Shabdadi, Visheshan, Shabda and see. That is, the Pancha Vishaya sensations, Shabda, Rupa, Rasa, Gandha, Sparsha, they begin with Shabda, hence Shabdadi. The Vishaya distract and lead awry, and hence have to be shirked. Ragadvesha Vyudasya cha. Note, Vyudasya is Levantam of Vyudas, V plus Ut plus As. Chaturtha Ganiya Parasmepadi, to cast away. Vyudas, V plus Ut plus As, is a forceful, determined action which is so required to cast away Ragadvesha. Raga, Dvesha. Raga, attachment, and Dvesha, hate. Both Raga and Dvesha have to be cast away. One should cultivate disinterestedness. Vivikta Sevi, taking resort, Sevi, at a forlorn, Vivikta place. Laghvashi is Pullingam Prathama Ekvachanam of Laghvashin. Laghvi asha asya asti iti. Laghvashin. Having frugal needs and expectations. Yata vak kaya manasaha. Having yata controlled, vak kaya manasam. Vak word, kaya deed, manasam thought. Dhyana yoga paraha, engrossed in meditation. Nityam, always. Vairagyam, renunciation. Samupashritaha, so resolved. Ahankaram, ego. Balam, excessiveness, darpam, arrogance, kamam, craving, krodham, anger, parigraham, accepting and becoming obliged or indebted. Vimuchya, forsaking these vices. Nirmamaha, one who has no me, my, mine. Shantaha, at peace. Brahmabhuyaya kalpate, aspires for merger into Brahman. ब्रह्मभूत प्रसन्नात्मा न शोचति न कांक्षति समस्सर्वेषु भूतेषु मद्भक्तिं लभते पराम. ब्रह्मभूतः, one who has become one with Brahman. Prasannatma, a soul that has so settled. Na shochati na kankshati, does not lament anything nor craves for anything. Samas sarveshu bhuteshu, equal unto all creation. Param madbhaktim labhate, gets my ultimate devotion. Bhaktya mam abhijanati yavanyashasmi tatvatah, tato mam tatvato jnatva vishate tadanantaram. Bhaktya mam abhijanati, by that devotion understands. Abhijanati. Yavan yahacha asmi tatvatah, who, what I truly am. Tataha mam tatvatah jnatva, on knowing the truth of me, vishate tadanantaram, enters my abode. Sarvakarmanyapi sada kurvano madvyapashraya matprasadad avapnoti shashvatam padam avyayam. सर्वकर्माणि अपि सदा मद्व्यपाश्रयः कुर्वाणः. कुर्वाणः सर्वकर्माणि अपि, performing all acts. सदा मद्व्यपाश्रयः, as always vested in me. मत्प्रसादा, by my grace, शाश्वतम अव्ययम पदम अवाप्नोति, attains the permanent शाश्वतम अव्ययम undulating padam state. Swadhyaya. I have identified 24 phrases from the 6th shloka 1851 to 1856. 18 that are numbered relate to the 7-point plan for Paramshraya. Number 1. Eliminate Durgunaha, vices. See phrase number 10. Number 2. Cultivate Sadgunaha, virtues. See phrases 5, 8 and 9. Gunatitata, transcend virtuosity. See phrases 11 to 30. Enhance Shraddha, faith. See phrases 7 and 8. Point number 5, Sthita Prajnata, make intellect steadfast. See phrases 1 to 4 and also 6. Madhyaji, perform all activities as offerings unto him. See phrases 15 to 17. Point number 7, Samas Sarveshu Bhuteshu, cultivate equanimity with all creation. See phrase number 14. 6 are denoted alphabetically from A to U and are related to being emancipated, being one with Brahman, getting to know him as what he truly is, which all mean Param Shreyaha. Some phrases may be relevant for more than one point, because points such as point number 2, cultivate virtues, point number 4, enhance faith, point number 6, perform all activities as offering unto him, are closely interrelated. Points number 3, transcend virtuosity. Number 5, make intellect steadfast. Point number 7, cultivate equanimity with all creation, are also closely interrelated. As such, it would be good to memorize the 6 shloka from 18-51 to 18-56, since they can serve as a checklist to keep oneself on track all the time. The 6 shloka from 18-51 to 18-56 may rather be considered as a prayer to seek his blessings, that one may continuously progress on the path of spiritualism unto Param Shreyaha. Shubhamastu.